Today, I'm gonna be taking this video into real life. Yes, that's right, lads. I've been highly requested to do a setup tour. So here we are. You guys are going to get a look at my, give or take, $10,000 gaming setup. Make sure you stick to the end. I'm going to be giving you the true exact value of everything in my setup. And let me know whether you guys like it or not. Also, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 200,000 subscribers. So go down there, contribute and subscribe. But for now, enjoy the video. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You join me outside my door for the first part of this setup tour. So to kick things off, we have this thing. This is my door. So, you know, to get to the door, you gotta go up the stairs. And like, yeah, you reach the door.
We do not care.
I've also got a, an air conditioning unit. I don't know the specs of that unit, but, oh, I don't know what I'm saying. We enter to my beautiful, beautiful setup. Let me quickly shut this. So it's just us now. Hey, yo, what the? So as I said, I've been highly requested to do a setup tour. A lot of people have been wondering, you know, what equipment do you work with and stuff. To be honest, I don't know what half of this stuff does. I'm going to be taking you through my setup. So let's get into it. Now, with everything, you need light. Even though I've just turned the light off, have a look at this, boys. This is what my setup's looking like. I think it looks pretty sick, you know. So I'm going to quickly dash the light on and we're going to get on with this setup tour. So I guess we should start off with the latest addition, this beautiful thing. Thank you all very much. There's my plaque. Beautiful stuff. And you'll see I've slipped it inside of this little F here. Now you're probably wondering, why is there an F on your wall? 1 million subscribers and I'll give that information out. But yeah, these are Nanoleaf light panels. I will have to look up how much everything costs to give you the true value. So these things, they light up and they give a very good ambience for my live streams. These lights are alright. They're kind of orange and one of them's broken. So I couldn't really be asked to get all these professional circular like vanity lights. So I just got these lights. They look cool and they get the job done. So I'm going to quickly shove these on. I do have to stop the recording. 6.5. So yes, boys, we are back. The light panels are on. You change the brightness, the color, and everything like that. But now let's get on to the actual setup. So, I mean, where do I even start? Now, you will notice if you watch some of my shorts, my live streams, or some of my latest videos, I did recently cop one of these things. This is a Logitech True Force steering wheel. Pretty cool, you know. It's a wheel. It turns. And I've even got pedals down here. Wait, what does my bin say? What kind of bin is this? And why have they got 2 tennis balls there? Alright, boys, what's the techers? Oh, crap. I'm an absolute baller, oh, for God's sake. Oh, boys. Oh, there's Walker's Chris in there, though. Oh, I'm homeless. But yes, boy. That's the steering wheel. And down here we got, oh, look at the cable management. A lot of you will be screaming at me about these cables. I just want to say, I've got a lot going on in this setup. Cable management is the least of my concern. I literally cannot be asked to manage my cables. But, you know, the desk that I've got does help a lot with cable management. So let me quickly get this wheel off and I'll show you my desk. The next day. So now let's get on to my desk. Now this desk, I'm not joking, I think it's the best desk I've ever had. So this desk is made by a company called FlexiSpot. The link to their website is in the description if you want to go and check out this desk. But have a look at this, lads. So to most people, this just looks like a normal desk. But if we go down to this little panel here, there's a few, you know, buttons you can play with. And check this out, you can actually move the desk up and down. Have a look at that. So this panel tells you how high it is. And it also comes with a free USB port, which you can barely see. So this desk will actually move up if you want it to, and it can actually form into a standing desk, and it doesn't interfere much with your cable management, and just with the press of a button you can push it back down. So this desk is the FlexiSpot E7 Pro, and check this out, you can actually set presets as to how high you want the desk to be. So if I go ahead and click 2, you can see that the desk is now raising, and it's not even that loud either. And check this out, I'm standing and I can do all my work. This desk is good if you want to, you know, get your exercise up. Also, the desk comes with a bunch of cable management tools. It's got this grey thing, which holds a bunch of cables up, and this thing, which also holds a bunch of cables up. So yeah, you can see kind of in here, yeah, it's a disaster in there, I'll be real. But as I said earlier, I've got tons of things going on in this setup, so my cable management isn't too good. And there's tons of different color options for the desk. You can change the color of the actual table, the stilts it's on, and you can change the size. There's so much you can do, so make sure you go and modify your own FlexiSpot desk using the link below. But let's go ahead and put this back down. A shout out to FlexiSpot for sending me this desk. It's amazing. Go and check out their website. The link to their website is in the description. They've also got a month-long Black Friday sale going on. You can get 90% off selected products. You can get 50% off the E7 Pro and the BS12 Pro before November 14th. And make sure to check out their products linked in the description. So yes, lads, that was my desk. Very cool, very, very cool. Let's hop onto my chair and go through the main bulk of this stuff. So this is my setup. This is kind of like the POV. You got an SVJ and the same SVJ. I have no clue what my face cam's doing. Here we go. Here, yeah. Just be normal. So these are all my apps. I use those 3 down there for video editing, thumbnails, and stuff. You guys will probably know more about them than me. So this keyboard is the Keychron K2, I think it's called. So it's a very cool mechanical keyboard. I believe I've got red switches under here. Yes, pretty cool. Change the lighting and stuff. You actually can barely see this. Moving on to my mouse. This is a Logitech G402, I think it's called. Very good mouse, very reliable. I've actually had it since I started my channel. But yeah, lots of buttons. You can change the DPI pretty easily. And this DPI thing is actually really helpful with making montages because I can turn the DPI right down. And look at that, get some really smooth movement right there. And I can turn it all the way up. Wow. And then we have this thing. Oh my god, it's really close. This is my microphone. Now guys, I just want to point out, yes, a lot of this stuff is expensive. It's high industry equipment. I can't stress enough, you don't need this kind of equipment to start a channel. I started YouTube with, hang on, let me quickly go get it.
Eventually.
So my setup when I first started YouTube, actually I haven't seen this in like 2-3 years. I made videos on this piece of junk. Pretty sure this is my school laptop. Does it still work? I don't think it does. And you can tell I'm a gamer because all of these other buttons look pristine. And then you get to W, A, S, D, C, and Shift and they look so like worn out. But it's got, what is that, an Intel i7? It was alright, got the job done. That's a lie, by the way. It was awful. I had this headset, which I got for like £2 off Amazon. And I had this, what's it called? Feed microphone hooked onto this same boom arm I'm using. And that was how I made videos for about 2 years. Obviously, since then, I've upgraded. So I just want to let you guys know, you don't need this high-grade equipment to start a channel. But let me get rid of this crap. Get rid of this piece of crap laptop. So my mic here is the Shure SM7B and I've got it connected to this boom arm, which I won't lie, I got off Amazon for like 30 quid. Not a clue what it's called, but it does the job, hooks onto my desk very well. Brilliant stuff, boys. What the hell is that? I can't lie, this must have come up when I was fiddling with my microphone. So as you can tell, I've got a dual monitor setup going on here. You can see if I move my mouse, I can go onto the other side and do stuff here. Helps a lot during streams because I'll have the main game up here and I'll have the chat and like OBS open on this second monitor. I do have OBS for recording, just so you know. But yeah, you don't actually need 2 monitors. You probably need it if you're doing some like hardcore high-tech streaming. But having 2 monitors is very helpful because you don't have to like go alt-tabbing or all the time. So this monitor, I got it from my brother again. But it is a Dell. If I'm going to be completely honest, I've got no clue what the specs are of this monitor. I used to have a BenQ monitor, which is now no longer here, but this is better quality, but I do know more about this monitor here. It's an AOC, what's it called? FireSync? Wait. That says FreeSync.
You stupid.
But yeah, 240 hertz, all that stuff. It's curved monitors. I wasn't really too sure about curved monitors, but I quite like them. I've gotten used to having this curved monitor. But yeah, those are my 2 monitors. Up here is the face cam I have for recording like my steering wheel and face cam during streams. It is an Elgato face cam. I can't remember the full name of it, but I'll put it up on screen here. Now in this little corner, I've got these 2 gizmos, right? Now these 2 little things are lifesavers. I did also put my wheel back on just so you guys can see that. But yeah, the little red box is called a Focusrite Scala. Now that little jack there connects to my mic and essentially lets me control the volume very easily, even though the mic quality and volume in my videos is awful. And the box on top of that is called a TP-Link Node. I have these dotted all around my house, but essentially it just makes the Wi-Fi much better, and I can connect an Ethernet cable to my PC. That's just so my live streams don't crash every 30 seconds. But yeah, this is more like, ooh, I can do some stuff here. Ooh, I can zoom in. Ooh. But yeah, now we can move on to the big juicer, the personal computer, my PC. Now my PC, I'm gonna be completely real with you, it is crap. I do need a new one, but this one is good. It's done me very good for the last 2 years, but I do definitely need an upgrade. So the specs on this thing, I think it's got an i5 processor. It's got an RTX, that's a 3070 down there. Now this PC, of course, is a pre-built. I may try and build a PC in the future, but at the time that I got this, I could not trust myself to build even like a Lego structure, let alone a whole bloody PC. I'm going to put the whole specs just on the left of the screen so you guys can get an idea of that. Now, if you're a neek and you actually know what any of these numbers mean, no offense by the way, then you'll realize that this PC is not brilliant. It's alright, it's good for editing, but it's not the high grade PC that I really want. I did also do a few upgrades to it, so I upgraded the RAM, the storage, and a few other gizmos inside of this thing. But what else is there in this setup? Oh, I know what to get. Now, if you guys are OGs of the channel, you'll remember car spotting. Yes, the first ever video on my channel was a car spotting video I filmed with this exact camera here. I honestly have no clue what it is. It says it's a Panasonic HC V180, but the reason I got it is this. It's got 90 times zoom. Like you need that for car spotting. I literally use this camera for like sighting the moon and like planes and stuff. It does a very good job at zooming in. This is not a camera made for car spotting, I'll be completely real. But it only costed like 200 quid, which for 90 times zoom is a bargain. And it's got decent quality. If you want to see how this camera records, go check out my car spotting videos and you will see how this camera performs. Good battery life as well, lasted all day. I'm talking like I use this thing regularly. I've not used this camera in like 6 months. But comment down below, should I go back to car spotting? Maybe a Christmas car spotting video in London? Snow, lights, supercars. Yeah, brilliant. It's actually really good. Comment down below if I should go back to car spotting. Now, boys, I've kind of ran into a bit of a dilemma here. That's kind of it. Let me know what you guys think of my setup in the comments. Obviously, it's not top notch, but like I said earlier, you do not need high grade equipment to make I'm trying to not make a fool of myself here. Decent quality videos. But yeah, to make good quality videos, you do not need high grade equipment. That's the point I'm trying to make. I started with a laptop and a crappy headset. First of all, thank you very much for watching. Actually, wait. I need to get the final value of everything. Be right back, boys. So, ladies and gentlemen, you joined me back in CDT, and I've just totaled up the amount that everything in my setup cost, very approximately. I had to go through all receipts. I had to find, like, everything I've bought for the last 4 years for the setup, and I have done a lot of replacements, so the number is likely to be much higher than this. This is just what I've got going on at the moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, the grand total, the value of my setup right now is around £6,210, which is around like $8,000 or $9,000, which pretty much, I mean, $8,000 or $9,000, pretty much $10,000, let's be completely real. Bye.